morning, everyone. Welcome back to Fighters Trading Channel. Back again with another daily market analysis video. It is Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, and we've had some movements in the market. So, without further ado, let's hop into the analysis and see what movements we've had this morning and from yesterday and how we could potentially capitalize on this. Starting with NAS 100. So on the 4-hour chart, NAS 100, we can see that we've had some resistance to that 19,170 level. Didn't exactly tap into it, but markets have fallen since this morning. We did open with a gap down, so I'm expecting that gap to be filled before the market continues to the downside. Now, the 4-hour time frame, we can see we're still above the 50 SMA. And in terms of RSI, we're very much in that sweet spot now above the 50 SMA. Does this mean we could see potentially further bullish movements? I'm not sure. I think it's still very undecided. But coming to the 1 hour, we can see that we are trading below the 50 SMA now. And we are very much in that bearish territory of the RSI, where we have gone below into the overextended regions and retraced back to that sweet spot. What am I expecting? Well, I could potentially see the markets falling further here. I would be looking at a short-term drop in the market where prices test this level as it is now, provides to the bearish candle, potentially on the 15-minute chart, and then actually fall significantly lower towards that support of 17,300. Now, I think we are still waiting. I think the momentum where the markets are falling, the gap is being closed, and then the drop is going to happen. We have to wait for that gap to close, unless it already has. Kind of has. I mean, yeah, there's still some pips to go there. But I will be coming down to this candle, letting that fall away. Let's see what we can see. Nothing yet. We have a significant bullish move right there on that 15-minute candles. Okay, so still a little bit of indecision at the moment. Again, like I said, wild west of markets. Trump just announcing that Nvidia is going to be tariffed. So, I mean, the man is just making decisions on the fly right now, and the markets are having to absorb it at a rapid pace, which kind of messes up the technical indicators in terms of sustainability and consistency of trends. But nonetheless, we will learn and we will practice how to adapt to these markets. Moving on to US 30. So US 30 also looking a bit bearish here. As we can observe, price finding that resistance level at 40,800. Markets tapped it, dropped. Currently still sitting within that zone with very low momentum. We are above the 50 SMA, and RSI does point towards a bullish confluence with price trading above 50 and within that sweet spot right now. Going into the 1 hour, we can observe price is actually bearish, so it's giving us mixed signals at the moment. Price is bearish, trading below the 50 SMA, and we are bearish on the RSI, currently within the sweet zone. So structurally, I would say we are still very much in a consolidative phase for both NAS 100 and for US 30. And until we see a clean break of consolidation phase, like I mentioned to you, I want to see price breaking with momentum, retesting, and then continuing in the direction of momentum. And I do not think that this quantifies or qualifies rather as a momentum break, because we are not seeing any massive movements nor massive investments into the markets in one particular direction. So market directionality is still yet to be confirmed. So I will be waiting patiently today after the Fed's announcement to see what type of movements we can get. Gold, however, has been benefiting from all this turmoil and continuing to make new highs. So starting on the 4 hour, we can see price still trading comfortably above the 50 SMA. We are in the overextended region of the RSI on the 4-hour chart, and we have major bullish structure. So all in all, very, very bullish from the higher time frames all the way to the 4 hour. Coming into the 1 hour, yesterday I observed price trading upon the 50 SMA. I could have not predicted thinking that this was consolidation more than anything else, I did not actually compute the fact that our sweet spots were being tested. Boom, boom. So Monday and Tuesday, we had our sweet spots being tested. As we can see on the RSI, it pivoted at these points. I created a nice little pivot there. I need to find a way to actually better analyze those entry positions. But for now, on the 1 hour, trading upon the 50 SMA, which is kind of breaking the rules, but sweet spots on the RSI here between 45 and 55 with the pivots. Market structure is bullish, so we know we're looking for upside potential. Coming into the 15-minute, we will wait for price action. So we'll close these out. We will just be observing price action after these gray lines, and we can see that on Monday we had the morning star formation, and with this morning star formation we had a bullish kicker for confirmation, and then we could have traded that to the upside. And then yesterday at 4:15 we had another morning star with the bullish kicker confirmation entering right there at 3224, and then markets obviously sprung up this morning. So that would have been some good opportunities to take. Didn't get in on these. Again, I thought it was still deep consolidation and we had further to go within that space. But that is how the gold markets are moving right now, very much led by investor sentiment based on what Trump announces. And he didn't exactly announce good news. So, I mean, people are still gravitating towards gold, and we are still making new all-time highs. And as you can see, we've made a new one beyond the 3,300 level. I mean, gold is just flying. I mean, I was calling maximum top at 3,000 right here, and we have gone 300 pips further than that. So, good on you if you held to your guns. I'm still bullish on gold. However, we do need to note the overextended nature on the higher time frames. I mean, look at that. We've actually hit just confirming. I don't think the price has ever broken this level in about the RSI level in about nearly 13 years. And we are in that overextended territory with gold right now. I'd like to just observe what happened when that price actually did break that level. That was 2007. I mean, markets drop, but they drop like significant for its time. But anyway, it is what it is. Gold will retrace at some point, but enjoy the all-time highs that it's currently making. Euro USD still very much in that consolidative phase, as we can observe on the 1 hour chart, still stuck in that range, so staying out of that market. Euro JPY, still in that broad range consolidation, so we can take a look at this chart. Broad range consolidation between 164.18 and 158.95, so you can trade between these zones. Looks like we are actually moving to the upside at the moment, so if you can get some good bullish trades in there, that'll be cool. What levels will I be trading off? Break and retest levels, sure, but as we can see, there's not much validity to them, so markets are just doing what the markets are doing. I think it's finding fair value within this broad range consolidation, so it can move anywhere within this space, and until we get a clean momentum breakout, we're not going to see much. USD JPY also very much consolidative. We are trading between 144.08 and 142.733. The support level has been tapped for a third time. We look like we're making a move to the upside. I'm only looking for shorts on this pair, so I will be waiting for price to get back up here and potentially take a sell limit to the bottom. Not really going to take a look at the other pairs. I mean, our main pairs look like they're having some movement, so that is pretty much the analysis. Please note, Powell speaking today at 7:30 this evening, so keep an eye out for that. I think there's going to be massive moves in the markets. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. I wish you all the best on your trading today. Get out there, make some profits, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers, everyone. Bye.